I was 18, so I get my own place forever.
And I thought I was going to do this. And I want to document this. Yeah. You don't want to live here because you don't want to be in this kind of situation. And what kind of situation is this? Where you being told what to do?
I just don't. I want to have my own space. I want to figure out my own place in life. I don't want to sit here and live by how everybody else live. I want to sit here and live by how y'all live. I want to live by how I live.
He wants to live how he wants to live. He wants to.
So if you don't want to clean up, you don't want to have. You want to do it when you want to do it.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, well. You broke it? Or it slid out? I just want you to look back at this and
Don't put that on no.
I want to be able to look back at this.
Facebook and YouTube and all that.
I just want to be able to look back and because they always saying I'm 18 and this and that, and I like 18 don't mean you know. That don't mean you know.
I know it don't mean I know.
But you want to leave here because we got rules and standards and shit.
I don't want to live by everybody else's rules.
That's what he just asked me.
Okay.
I want to live by mine. I don't like taking orders. I don't like receiving them. I barely like giving them. Like I just want to live life.
When you stand over there with Sydney and DJ and them, do they have things that they don't want people to do when they come over? You know what I mean?
I mean, I just stay in my area. I keep it
Area.
organized. I I put my clothes behind the couch, wash, make sure I get all my hair out of the tub. Like I take care of myself.
And you rather do that there than here because
I don't know. Like I just need a change. I want to change. It's as simple as that. I want to change.
okay, well, that's your options. Yeah, because if you don't want to live by these rules, then the only option is to go pay some rent or whatever you about to do. But ain't nobody put you out. Ain't nobody did nothing to you. You brought gasoline from the garage through the house, and it smelled like somebody had poured gasoline on the floor. It was strong as hell. And yeah, I was mad as hell. I just paid $300, did the whole house clean, the carpet. And yeah, mad as hell. I'm surprised the smell out of here now. But at the time, yeah, I was hot. And that, according to you, was the final straw. Okay, well. Man. And all the times I told you, now I told you this too. I told Spanky, I told you. Remember I used to say to you, you see how Spanky's staying here and he taking advantage of his situation by strategically planning his moves. Because he understand he ain't spending more money, and but he can't do what he wanted. But he just the way he operated. He just was real strategic with it. He took advantage of us not pressing him because he didn't want no hurry to get out there for that shit. Huh. But you in a hurry. All right. You can learn shit the easy way or hard way. You choosing the hard way if you know it or not. That shit is not easy. And these people that's your friends, friends is only friends for so long. And you done had your whole life watching people live with y'all, in and out your mama house. And you know how long company is good for, right? After so long, you get tired of people, right? When you go home, yeah. This same shit I been telling you your whole life. This shit is rough, hard as hell. And you already mad as hell about working and having to pay repair bills on your truck. And all you doing is that in a phone and insurance. You talking about you ready for the whole pie. The whole pie meaning rent. Rent requires heat, lights, gas.
water.
Well, you know, he just like, you know, it depends on
It all depends.
Yeah, it could be gas or electric.
Paying for it.
Yeah,
You gonna pay for it one way or the other.
yeah. It's
You gotta feed yourself. You gotta put food on your table.
and it sound for you not to want this structure. Sounds like you want to kick it. That's the only thing you ain't allowed to do here. You ain't kicking it here. This ain't the spot. Ain't smoking no weed up in here. Ain't gonna be laid up. Ain't no fucking. Ain't no none of that shit. I ain't finna make it easy for you to make the baby. Because then you think you got some problems. If you gonna be any type of father, you know that's it ain't about you at that point. But
Robert, I hope you careful as fuck. I'm not saying fuck. I use the cuss word. I don't want the same stuff that happened to me. I don't want to happen to you. You don't want no baby at being a teenager. Trust and believe. You think taking care of yourself out there in the world, the way you going about it right now, is hard. Add somebody you got to feed. Don't give a fuck about if you ain't got no money to feed them or not. You don't want that day.
I ain't gonna put all that on you,
that day.
cause ain't nobody. I ain't gonna
But
put
you
it.
don't. But he out there. He need to.
But
do
I'm
all
saying,
of that.
well, I've been talking to him about that
I'm
since
telling
he
you,
been
take it from me.
active.
I've done it. You don't want it. You ain't ready for it. I'm telling you to be careful. Since you out there doing what you want to do, you better be careful.
And I ain't finna, cause somebody could look back at this and say, you should have stopped him. You should have, and I could have guided you and all that. And I don't believe in that, because I can tell you and do all that, and you gonna do it anyway if you want to do it. So I ain't finna, right.
You're doing what you want to do.
But I'm just saying, if you try to lock somebody in the house, they'll just wait till you sleep and all. It ain't no stopping somebody from doing something they want to do. You making these decisions on your own free will. Well, the door always open, man, and the rules still gonna be the rules, and the love is gonna be the love. And if you need something and I can do it, I'll do it. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. Same rules apply. So there ain't nothing changed. You decided you don't want to be here. So I ain't gonna hold you up no longer. I just wanted to talk to you. I wasn't gonna let you just walk in and walk out without nothing, saying nothing. So you go leave thinking or feeling like, damn, he ain't even give a fuck. They just, and like I know, I was sitting here worried every night if you sleeping in the fucking car, knowing that you driving from wherever to wherever, either between here in Salem or Akron, and that's a long ass drive. I drove home that Wednesday. The way I remember it is, it was Tuesday with the noodle incident. The noodles in the sink. She go in the basement, say, "Why are you eating the noodles?" You say, "Cause I'm down here." I call you, say, "What kind of answer was that?" You say, "I was caught." What else I was supposed to say? I said, "Damn, Robert, I'm giving you too much credit. I thought you would be able to put two and two together and know that meant, damn, I'm fucked up. I need to get this from down here." You kept playing the game, and we don't know when you bought the bowl up, if you ever bought the bowl up. I get home at 3 a.m. and the noodles still in the sink. So I wake you up, slap you on your feet. You come down, you grumpy, of course. You just 2, 3 a.m. Get the noodles. I know it's water bottles in the basement. I get the water bottles out the basement. Had you clean that, straighten that up. You come by me and you was funky. Not like today I didn't take a shower. You ain't took a shower in days. So I tell you, I said, "Man, your ass stink. Go to bed." Boom. Get up in the morning. I hear her say, "Damn, it smell like gas down here." I thought she said ass, A-S-S. She said gas. I come down the steps. Before I can get to the bottom of the steps, I smell gasoline. It's strong. Like I'm looking for the puddle or something. I call you. You say, "I got the gas can from the lawnmower and put gas in my car. I spilled a little bit, but that was outside." I say, "Damn, Robert, did you check the can? Was it still wet? Was it dripping? Did it get on you?" The whole house smelled like gasoline. Then I got mad because I just spent all this money to get the carpet clean. Then you went on to say something about if it was a problem or you being a problem or a burden, you was at work. I said, man, I don't hear that shit, and I hung up. That's Wednesday morning. Go to work, come home. She always beat me home. She looking for that bowl that you eat the noodles out of. That's what took her in the basement, because she don't see the bowl in the kitchen. Damn, I wonder, did he had a bowl in your room? Because you ain't supposed to eat in your room either, because wherever you eat, food is on the floor or something. Just, I do it. We all, it happens. She go up in your room and say, she talking to me, say, I got to FaceTime you. FaceTime me and show in the Hennessy bottle on the floor. So I'm like, damn, he just full blown don't give a fuck. He just left it out in the middle of the floor. So I'm mad. I'm telling Nate about it. And they tell me, talk to him first, because there might be a cry for help or something. So I'm trying to see, yeah, you right, man. I should see if he all right. Because this, thing, it's out of character. It's a whole fifth. I hope he didn't drink it by himself. So now I'm worried. So I say, all right, I'm going to go easy into it. Then if you try to check me or something, then it's going to be what it's going to be. That's my attitude. I get to the house. This is my first time driving that car in the snow. It was snowing good on the way here, but car handled it. I was all right. Get to the house. I don't see your truck, and it's snowing. I'm like, damn. I'm worried if you done drove somewhere and had the roads, and I'm always telling you, watch out for the deer and all the shit that possible to happen on the road. Call your phone. It goes straight to voicemail. Now I'm really worried. Damn, is he drunk and passed out? Is he upside down? I don't know. I eat something, sit right in that chair right there, and I fell asleep. And I woke up, it was almost 4 a.m. I tried you again, and you answered, all groggy. Hello? Yeah. Where you at? I said, okay, he don't want to tell me. I was just glad you was alive. I hung up. That's Thursday morning, Wednesday night. So when the sun came up and I get up, I come and look on this table right here, and I see a key. I tried the key to the front door. Damn, is this his key? And yeah, I ain't heard from you since. And that was Thursday. Then I was off Friday, went to your job, saw your truck, looked in the window, seen you was working. Okay, he don't want to talk. All right, it's cool. Today is Friday. So it's been a whole week, and you just popped up and said, I come to get my contacts. And I'm just documenting all of this so that when it all blow over and we looking back laughing at it, like, man, you was really mad. You was tripping. Man, I can't believe I did all that. Da, 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 da. And this is my version of, that's my reality of what happened. And you just don't want to be here. You want the whole pie. Well, all right. I'm gonna be worried about you and all that. Love you. Everything, ain't nothing changed with me. Ain't nothing changed with us. But, there's something else to say. I'm here to listen. You ain't gotta leave. You could go up there. You gonna clean that fucking room though. You gonna clean some shit up. This would have happened if you wind up coming back here, man. Shit is gonna be clean. You see all these pictures on the floor and shit, because I just moved that cabinet and shit and clean and shit. Shit gonna be clean. Like I said, because I'm not just gonna sit and watch her do every fucking thing. And you're not finna just go to work and leave and kick it and all this shit, and that room is dirty and all out of order and all that shit. I can't allow that to go no further. If I don't attempt to correct that or show you or anything, then I'm in violation of all kind of codes. That's don't give a fuck about you. But I ain't finna, we care, so we ain't gonna let that happen. So it's whatever you want to do. What is this? Friday, December 13th. All right, man. Well, don't be drinking and smoking every day. And if they are, you should just evaluate the circle that you in. Where's that headed? You are what you hang around. All that shit. This shit is real rough by yourself. real rough. And you, but you know, it don't get no easier. I kind of commend you just for taking the leap. Because you can't be too early, you only can be too late. It's just like you 10 years old and teach you to drive, right? Can't start driving too early, you only can start driving too late, my thinking. So you want to jump out there and get going and get, you know, I ain't finna, you know, it's a way to do shit. You know, people in way worse situations and make it, so. And ain't no better teacher than experience. If you want to go get it, it's waiting on you. It ain't like it ain't gonna happen one day. It's gonna happen sooner or later, and you say, fuck it, it can happen now, so. I don't know why a person would want to go and keep their clothes behind a couch and I guess sleep on the couch or on the floor or wherever the hell you sleeping and you got a bed, but your actions make somebody think. I said, man, he had I said some shit like, I don't even know if you my son. I hate your ass. I hope I never see your fucking ass again. Like I did. Now that would make me say, well, man, if that's how you feel, then fuck it. I would say that. Ain't nobody said nothing like that to you. Ain't nobody said nothing to you even remotely close to get the fuck out. Well, I take that back. If you don't want to abide by these rules, yeah, you can get the fuck out. But other than that, I mean, I figured you wouldn't get the fuck out. You just clean up. You said, fuck it, I'll leave. I don't know if that's you stubborn or what. You know, I don't know if this is me versus me. I'm hard-headed. I don't believe shit. I challenge every goddamn thing. I don't believe it. Just because you say it ain't, that don't mean it ain't shit. It's possible. It's science. Yeah. We fell out this morning about that cabinet. I was told not to move it. But I said, well, hell. And she was stunned. Sat on this couch, couldn't move for an hour.
We have a whole conversation about it. If we have a whole conversation about it and you care about how I feel about it and we agreed for it to go a certain way, why would I get up and it's somewhere else? Why would that happen?
Because I thought, well, maybe if you see it, you'll feel different. So I just move it.
I seen it and said I've seen it. I told him.
And she got an eye for decor, right? I can't see it in the house, but you could show me a car and I could foresee everything. Oh, tint the window, put this size rim on it, and reverse the lip.
So that's my version,
yeah,
so
right. That's why when you said it this morning, I seen it. I knew what you meant. Like, well, you probably did see it. I couldn't see it, so I thought you couldn't see it, and I said I'll move it, and when you see it, then we'll see it. But you had already seen it. But that's just an example of what I'm saying when I say this much. Dealing with you, Robert, is what it's like for somebody to deal with me. So I guess I kind of get it, but
we don't fight.
Yeah, this is a fight. This is the closest to a fight for us. Yeah, right. Now that I moved it, I don't like it. But I'm sitting here and I want to twist it now because she suggested catty corner and
move it over a little.
Yeah, but I said if you put the chair, but I said if you put the chair right there, it's lined up right with the TV. You know, it's just that's because and it works. And I wanted the chair to have a free range of motion because it's a recliner, and I ain't want it hitting the wall or hitting the cabinet, and then the top of it be rubbing, and then you got a hole in it. And
how far are you going? How far did it need to go back? Just he done went and put it all.
I don't want no chance. I don't want no chance.
At that point, you need to get in the bed if it's that serious.
I'm talking about, and I ain't here. You don't know who gonna push with buttons.
Ain't nobody gonna push my buttons. How about that?
Okay, well your buttons look like they pushed right now. This is something you got to. Well, you know that happens. This all. This is the cub becoming a lion, or
Cub is his first hunt.
going on his first hunt. There you
He ain't
go.
no lion yet.
Well, I'm saying he, you know, Simba was on his way to becoming a lion. He ain't a lion yet.
He said he was a lion.
Yeah, this the transition. He going in transition.
He getting ready to go for his first hunt.
Okay, yeah.
Gonna kill his first kill, his first prey. He gonna get it. Just don't bring no little Simba back with you. You don't want.
Well, no time soon.
You
Yeah.
can't assume.
Buy you some
Can't
crypto.
assume.
Buy you some crypto. Well, I guess that's it. If you're still in the same scenario. Your room all fucked up there, because I was compelled to clean it up and pack your shit up and find you and say, well, here go the rest of your shit if you'd have moved out. But then I said, I'll do that. Then you could turn victim on me and say, damn, my dad put me out. So I ain't want that. So I said, well, I'll wait till I talk to you and see what you doing. And you telling me this is something you got to do. So at some point, that room got to get cleaned up. So I guess you could do it now, or I do it when, I do it. And if I do it, I'm throwing shit away. So if you got some value, but you ain't got nowhere to take shit. You said you putting shit behind a couch. That sound crazy as hell. And you'd rather do that than whatever rules apply here.
The only way I can explain it is I just feel lost. Like living here, I just feel lost.
Well, you going through what every kid go through at your age. I don't know which version of lost you lost in the career path, lost on I don't know what else, or which way my life is headed, lost in the whatever rules we got. I don't know what you lost. It's a whole bunch of loss.
Everything, like I just
Generation loss. Like, okay, well, you need some guidance. That's why people go to the military and shit when they ain't got because there ain't no options. It ain't like this. America got a bunch of options. There ain't nowhere to work, ain't no job. That's why I be telling you to look at this crypto and study that shit. I told you to listen to the Richest Man in Babylon and get an understanding of how you can take your job and use it as a tool. And you've been listening to Robert Kawasaki, and just to have a strategy, and the shit ain't easy. The thing is, people don't have no patience. You want to, not just you, just general statement. Everybody want to just boom, 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 results, the way it look in the movie. This shit got to be planned out over years. It take time. This shit is, you got to be strategic with it. For that bottle of hen with some XRP. Yeah, that little bit of shit. Right. Buy what you can buy and watch it and study it. And I've been listening to this shit. That shit is getting closer and closer and closer. Your only regret gonna be, damn, I ain't buy more. I'm gonna keep, because that shit is happening. That black cabinet in their kitchen, that new one, that's whatever website she got that on. She was on there looking at some lamps, and in the span of a week or 2 weeks, it went from credit card to PayPal. Them was your two options. Now say credit card, PayPal, Bitcoin. You can buy it with Bitcoin. Shit is happening. You know what's happening, but and my thing is, them your options. Generation law. I sent you that AI at the age of AI. But I don't know if you watched it or not. You say you lost, but you about to leave and do what? What's your plan? You ain't got one. You're just gonna go over there, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, go back, go. You got to have a plan of some sort.
Right now, my biggest problem is just getting the money to start what I want to start. It's just
What happened to your Grubhub?
Alliance going to be busy for.
But I'm saying you got a car. You going back and forth to Akron and all that shit.
The Akron, like the university part, it don't be busy for me either.
But I'm saying you can go where.
I'm about to start doing all that. I'm about to like really, start doing everything. Trying to get build up as much money as I can within this month, and then start everything as soon as I can.
I'm just lost with your
I don't feel like I have. Before I moved down here, I felt like I had a drive, like I had something to go for, and then I just once I graduated, I don't know, I got lost. The whole college situation just completely faded, and it threw my mind into a bundle, and I've been lost ever since. Lost ever since.
So you know what that sound like? You know how you be watching that stuff and they say how they program you to work, right? From kindergarten till you graduate, you got that structured schedule of in the winter you go to school, the summer you off, and then once that leave, you don't have no. That's why people either go to the military and they continue like, okay, you don't do this, do that, do this, do that until you get out of there, or they go to college where do this, do that, do this, do that till you get out of there. You basically are doing the same thing from school to what school did to you for our structure. You about to do that to your whole life. You about to walk out this door and go somewhere with no do this, do that, do this, do that. You just waking up with no attempt at guidance. My next thing to do with you was to get that Grubhub and see where the money at and show you how to go and strategize or how to go make some money. Because I told you, Arnold was giving you the blueprint of how that worked. So it's possible to make money. It ain't like if we didn't have his example, it'll just be like, man, don't nobody make no money doing this. It's just like everything. It's like the internet. What you want to do with the internet, right? There's people that make money doing that, but your friends, there's people around you, the dream killers, they everywhere for everybody. The dream killer would say, oh, that can't happen. Like they tell me with this crypto. Me and a guy that I know, we've been knowing each other since teenagers, right? And he the one got me to go to Prime and this and that, and for out of the blue, time to time, so many times a year we'll check in, right? I ain't talked to you, man, what's going on? And he just happened to call me and we talked for over an hour, and toward the end we started talking about this crypto because he into it, but it ain't moving. And I said, man, maybe just the whole purpose of you calling me and for me to tell you this that you so early, you internet early. You dial up internet early. They don't even have high-speed internet yet. It's you early. Is what I told him. And that's the same thing, not just the crypto with you, is you so early in your life that you rushing it. You speeding it up just because you have no patience. Remember I told you this line, and maybe you'll get it. How fast do shit, huh?
Babies grow.
That's how long it takes. The baby's got to grow. It happened at that kind of pace. You see a little kid, then you don't see him, and you see him again, they're getting bigger. You don't see it happening, but it's happening. It happened at a pace that you can't see. Before I came up with that, it don't happen at your speed, it happened at God's speed. And that's what God's speed is. It's your life. It's your lifeline. It's a different you can't see it, but it's happening. We getting older. That's why I want to record this so you can see your youth and how young you was, and you look back and say, damn. Just like I took that first picture of you, and you come in here high, and then you're gonna look back at that and say, damn. You could just see what it's doing to you if you're getting high. I do this to you because I got high. I smoked the fuck out some weed. I remember I had got a whole pound from this white boy. We did a transaction. He gave me a pound of some of the best weed ever. But to make my money, I think I had to charge $300 or $500 an ounce. Nobody wanted to pay that. I smoked it. The whole pound. Took, I don't know, damn over a summer. It took, I don't know, hell, 6 months or something. And how did I do it so I wouldn't seem like an addict? I went and got a bunch of Easy Widers, the white paper, right, in a roller. The way you roll cigarettes out of regular tobacco, I would roll up joints, like, I don't know, 20 of them. And if you got in the car with me, we didn't have to pass it. He go, one for you, one for you, one for you, one for you. We 4 deep, we blowing with the roof crack so the smoke could go out. And we knocking and riding with the beats, and we going, and I'm collecting my money and doing that shit. And I did that shit. And I remember what made me stop was, as a kid, riding my bike and going to the park and seeing the teenagers that's growing into young men, young 20s on the bench. They used to be basketball stars. Now they smoking and drinking, and how they used to look. And I used to say, I ain't gonna never be him. I was turning into him. And then I looked up and I ain't had waves in my hair. I just started my whole appearance. I looked in the mirror one day and didn't know who the fuck I was. And I said, I got to stop this shit. And not only that, every time, and I would say to God, I'd pray, like, please, just get this off of me. I don't want to do it no more. Then I go somewhere and the test would happen. And what is the test? You got to be around it and don't do it. An alcoholic got to be able to go to the bar and don't take a drink. If he can't do it, you ain't over it. And I would go and I would smoke, and every time I would smoke, something bad would happen. Flat tire, police pull me over, go to jail, something terrible. And I had done nothing. Like, it's like a alter world would happen. Like, I do not fuck around with the police. If I got a ticket, I'm in court. Shit, you can't be too early, only too late. Always been this way. Man, they pulled me over one time and said I had a warrant. Fuck, I got a warrant for anything. It was a traffic ticket warrant. It ain't possible. It was that I smoked that fucking weed, man. And I know you probably ain't been deeply embedded in no church. I don't know how you feel about God, but you understand life and death, and in death, your spirit leaves your body. Your body is just a vessel. You traveling in it. And with that kind of depth of looking at stuff, this flashlight. You have to use one of these phones. You ain't got a flashlight on your phone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I ain't got. Well, I got a flashlight. I don't know. It's in the basement. I don't know if it's any batteries. It's down there next to my rig on the floor. It's just chrome, and I know that battery ain't that good, but it's a flashlight. But one thing is, it all intertwined, Robert. That's my point. Mm-hmm. It all intertwined. You don't get away with nothing. It all count. How you treat somebody, it come back. Karma is real. All that shit. So it all count. It all count.
Karma's real. I should get a lot of things back. I truly don't think I'm a bad person at all.
You're not. And when you run into a bad person, you treat them accordingly. You know, like I told you all your life, it's an asshole in every room. When you spot them, you deal with them accordingly. Either avoid them or whatever it got to be. If it's conflict, it's conflict, but whatever. Yeah. It all work out in the end. Only thing I can give you for advice as far as operating is how I operate. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. If I ain't, I ain't. If we cool, we cool. If we ain't, we ain't. I either fuck with you or I don't. This is a Gemini thing. People be like, "Is you two faces?" Ain't no two faces. I either like you or I don't. It ain't no middle. That's what that is. And then the loyalty is big with me, and ain't no fake. What you see is what you get. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I ain't doing no triple cross and none of that shit. You got guys that'll be your friend, right, and leave you in the house, or you leave him in the house and he'll fuck your girl and shit, and then come back and they'll be sitting there like they ain't did nothing. That kind of shit. Shady ass niggas. And them type of niggas, you don't kill them or nothing. The worst thing I can do to you, to anybody, is remove myself from your life, because you can't replace this. You can't get this nowhere. So I ain't gotta fight you and all this shit and pulling guns and shit, all in my emotions and shit. Because man, fuck that. Keep it moving. Shit will work itself out. You had a point in life that me and Meech be talking about sometimes, because we remember being young and not knowing exactly where you at. Like, I don't know how or where, and we could look up and say, man, look at this, man. You would love to be staying in a decent house and having a nice car and your kids and all this. You didn't know what you ain't had no kids or nothing, and we be tripping on that, because he got a real nice big family and everything, but it's just, and like I was telling you, those are the things that you had to find wealth in, because the wealth ain't the stuff. The stuff is just the stuff. You go to work, like you was mad about working and all your money gone. You go out there and get a slice of that pie, all your money gone. So where do you find happiness? If you lucky, I'm talking about lucky. Man, I'm talking about, it's such a blessing if you can find a soulmate or somebody that you can click with without no friction, and you can go through it together. Because without that, it's a lonely ass, cold place. It's a terrible place. It ain't no fun. You can't find no fun in nothing. You with people, but people are fake. And then it's just, you looking for something real. And what I'm tripping on with you when you ain't called me for a week is, damn, no matter how this shit go, I just felt like our relationship was genuine and real, to the point where you at least just say, hey man, look, this what it is, like what you telling me today, like, and I ain't gonna finna argue or fight you or, nigga, you tripping, you ain't finna do nothing. I'm gonna try to guide you and wish you the best and hope that, and whenever my crypto cash out, I got a little bit of it. Anything I love gonna be all right. So, cause that shit ain't nothing either. I'm just I just want my time back. The time that little kids have. Little kids come home and the house is there. The lights is on. The food is in the house. I don't want to have to go and give up my time, just like you. I don't want to give up my time for $20. So you got to invest and look for your opening. And if that shit is what it looked like to me, that's a generational window. It's going to open and it's going to close. I just hope I can get a few dollars where I could, on my ride to the sunset, it'll be a little less stress. A little less stress. Won't have to worry about the little shit. But, the system being the system, they ain't gonna make that easy. But, if you ain't in, you can't win. So, and just like you've been looking at that internet and seeing that, you can jump in there and make some money. But you got to get set up and all that shit. And if it was easy, the whole world would do it. It ain't easy. That shit takes so much of your time. It's just like streaming down in that basement. I don't do that streaming and shit the way I would want to, because it eat up so much of your time. It's so time consuming, huh?
That's why I just want to start doing this now. Because every successful person, anybody who ever give a real speech about a success, you have to fail.
Ain't no success without no failure.
It's something you can't avoid. So the way I'm honestly looking at it, I might as well just set myself up to just drop. Like, just work my way from the bottom and go up. If I put myself in an absolute, complete, dire situation.
Like you just
at
sink or
18,
swim, like you said.
Yeah, and I'm only 18. To me, I'm not fully an adult. I ain't 21. I can't do whatever. I ain't 25. I can't even rent a car. I ain't a full adult, but I'm old enough to go out and get an apartment, take a step somewhere.
I ain't mad at you. More proud of you than anything, because it's people won't even attempt it. It's people be 30 years old and never move out the house. They be waiting on their parents to die. So.
Because to me, I've only achieved one goal that I've really set for myself, and that was getting a car before I was 18.
And you looking like that was a terrible, like.
No, it's a good goal,
But I'm saying
I set more.
You look like you beating yourself up, like, because I only accomplished one thing. Like, man, people don't do nothing, man. Like, nothing. You don't know how, just to have a head on your shoulders that you got is a win. It's like what I was just talking about with the crypto. You early. You right on track and you don't even know it. The worst thing you can do is just turn into some kind of weed head alcoholic and stay off your game. I just be worried about that shit. That you ain't gotta do nothing to talk to the police. You've talked to the police in your life and didn't do nothing. One time you was speeding, but shit, I drove your truck. I seen how that happened. You look up and it'd be doing 45 because they got a good. Well, it used to have a good roll. I don't know how it's rolling now, but
It's still rolling. It's just my tires slow it down a little bit because I ain't.
yeah. But and then look at that. Just that statement. You need some tires, and you talking about rent and all this other shit. Yeah, you need everything. If you need front, you need all of them.
My rear tires.
If you need front, you need all. No, it's like I only need the left shoe. I don't need the right shoe. You need all of them. You don't need no 2 tires. Tires come in sets of 4. That's doing what you got to do, but that ain't no. They come in sets of 4. Man, they got $100 a piece. They got them at $200 a piece, $300 a piece. So the quality of the tire, is either a hard tire, it burn up quick, a softer tire, ride better. But a hard tire probably last longer, but it ride rough. A softer tire ride better, but it'll burn up. Depend on a whole bunch of stuff what you're paying for, but durability and all this other stuff, weather conditions. Seasonal, all season, road, track, whatever. So you called off work today. Cause like I said, I was walking in there and dude said, he ain't here. He called off. He said he's sick. He don't look too sick to me.
I just physically didn't want to move. I was just physically drained.
Mm-hmm. The mental. You see right there to the right of you on that them sheets and stuff. I'm throwing them out because we getting. I don't know if you want them. Yeah, I don't know if you could use them. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They just don't fit the bed.
You need a blanket.
No, I cut the cover off my bed.
You need pillowcase.
I got one of them little pillows. They just.
You want a sheet? You want something? You can't have never have too many extra sheets.
I'll take a sheet.
It's gonna go in the garbage if you don't take it.
Well, do this. You go up there, man. Do something to that room, man. Throw that. Do something. It just can't stay like that. It just can't. I said I'll leave it like that till I talk to you. It can't stay like that. I don't know what you gonna do with that stuff. If you feel like you ain't never using that shit again, you gonna throw it away or take it with you, or at least pack it up and make it look decent until you come back. Whatever the case, it can't stay like it is. Get your empty bottle of Hennessy and throw it the fuck out. Cause I need to get all these damn pictures off this floor.